Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. APC kicks as Oyo moves to return infected rice. Donated by federal government, Buhari. Can you imagine, my people? The rice that President Muhammadu Buhari donated. I was telling you people, not go chop anything where we say, yeah, wolf, they run beleo. Eh? So APC in Oyo State, before they started giving out this rice, they first of all had to do their investigation, had to do a thorough checking of the rice. And guess what? My people, your guess is as good as mine. Is infected. Yes. Let's go to the news. Anyway, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Here is the update of news today. APC kicks as Oyo moves to return infected rice donated by federal government. The All Progressive Congress, APC in Oyo State, has rejected a plan by the state government to return some bags of rice donated by the federal government. President Muhammadu Buhari has ordered the Nigerian Customs Service to distribute seized bags of rice across the states to cushion the hardship during coronavirus pandemic. The Oyo got 1,800 bags from the federal government. Debbie Akinde, an aide to Seyi Makinde, Oyo governor, said upon inspection, it was found that the bags of rice were infected with weevils. It was in the process of further inspection that we discovered that the rice has been infected with weevils. On that basis, we formed a committee to reinspect it so that we can be sure of what we have received. Akinde had said on Friday, we don't want to create another problem while providing a solution to one. We want to agree to return them to the sources from where it has come. But if they are good ones with good quality, this can be sent to, if they are good ones, the federal government can replace them. But for now, the ones we have received are all infected, and we cannot give this to the people as we don't intend to conduct burials. Reacting to developments, Oyo APC spokesman accused the People Democratic Party (PDP) government in the state of playing politics with COVID-19. Olatunde said it was thoughtful of the federal government to provide a relief to residents of the state. It's very thoughtful of the federal government to have given the rice palliative to 4 states, of which are Ekiti, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo. The same day, he said, to God be the glory, none of the other 3 states that collected the rice consignment on the same day had made similar complaints. This is another point to buttress my observation, if necessary, picking to COVID-19 pandemic of Oyo State government. Also, because of the idea of the total lockdown, it came from APC. Oyo State, the government chose to ineffective curfew of 7 p.m. to 6 a.m., which has been criticized by the reasonable stakeholders in Oyo State, which Nigerian Medical Association Oyo State chapter chairman publicly kicked on in a popular radio station, saying the governor should have allowed for a full lockdown of the state. However, Governor Makinde had said a full lockdown will make the people to suffer. The best thing to do was to give them a partial coffee so that they can go about their business and be able to live life as normal. Well, my people, bottom line, the rice that federal government sent to these people, I beg, it was infected. They said they carry out first test, second test, it was infected. They had to also carry out further tests to see if really their own whatever was also the same thing. My dear, it was the same thing. It was all infected. But guess what? Another party is saying they are doing this just to discredit APC government, blah, 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 blah. You know, there's different issues, different matter, all coming up to say different things. But what do you think? Rice that was seized by the federal government, that the custom officer in a video in a video, not somebody reading some words to you, said the rice that why they seized the rice was because they were infected. Mark my words. He said they were infected, and this rice, there is no need to give it to people. That is better we eat fresh rice. This rice are not nutritious. They've been on the high sea for over how many months, if not up to a year, and that they've been rebagged on the sea. So he's not recommending that Nigerians eat this rice. This same rice is the rice that the federal government of Nigeria is giving to her people. This same rice by the federal government is the same rice that they are giving to people. Nigerians, God will save us. So they said the rice is infected. As soon as they got the rice, they went ahead, they carry out inspection on the rice. And guess what? They said the rice we are containing weevil. Would you really blame that? Because I mean, according to the custom officer, I said this rice has been on the high sea, that most of them were rebagged. What you are seeing is just child's play, that they are just making it look all fine with the rebag again. That actually, truly, and really, this rice has been on the high sea for a while. That they are not fresh. And he said we should also concentrate on our local rice, as our local rice is more nutritious and of a better quality and value. So how come, because of coronavirus, the same rice you once seized and said was not it was not good for human to consume, the same rice again you are bringing for human to consume? This rice has been seized for a long time. So if you say, for instance, this rice has been on the high sea for 6 months, added to the time you seized it and how long it has been in the custom office or whatever, combine now to the time in that you're giving it to Nigerians. So who is wrong? Who has done wrong now? Can't you see the duration and how long this thing has been? Yet you are giving it to a human being to eat. Is the president also having some of this rice to also eat in his house? Because what is good for the goose is good for the gangas. We must always note that, and we must make sure that Nigerians are well looked after. These are the people you came out, you campaigned, and you said they should vote you into government. They have voted you in, but guess what? You want to kill them with infected rice. Is this what Nigerian is? Some other people have received it without complaining, but I'm not saying I'm not there. This is their own declaration that the rice is infected. No problem. But my people, there is no smoke without fire. If they say it's infected, that means, and they have carried out investigation and found out that indeed this rice was infected, there must be something going on wrong. I mean, it was 1,800 bags according to the news. You heard it yourself. So do they want to throw away the whole 1,800 bags of rice? Do you understand? And even if they want to start a siphoning, are they going to eat 1,800 bags of rice themselves? So this calls for caution, and this calls for you to really think about it. Because federal government, as soon as they said initially that they were giving out this rice, there was question. Everybody was concerned, saying, what is going on? Not the same bag of rice that a custom officer in the press statement said these bags were bad. How come they are giving it to people now? So these are some of the issues going on now in Nigeria. These are some of the matter that we are facing now at the moment. Where bags of rice by the government is now an issue. Please, my people, in case you get them, be careful what you eat. Don't just go chop potty. I wolf the wrong belly. It's better you are alive for you to be able to see life, rather than for you to say COVID-19 rise. Then people that will not die will begin to die. Those that have died from COVID-19 now, not the COVID-19 itself, from all the situations surrounding COVID-19. I'm talking about police harassment. I'm talking about people that have involved in different issues that have gone on and wrong during this COVID-19 matter. Do you know how many people have died? Do you know how many people, even coronavirus, have not killed that number of people in Nigeria? So it calls for caution, and it calls for everyone to please look out for one another. See, this government, to be candid with you, they don't care about us. That's why we are campaigning today. Let us look after one another. Please, look after your brothers, look after your sisters, look after those around you, and make sure that you provide for people around you, please. Because they say they are giving palliative. Nothing if Nigerian government not go to do why you nothing Nigerian government not go to do 419. They say they are giving out rights, they're giving out palliative. But guess what? Most of these things now, they are saying that they are infected. Anyway, now the matter be this. I want to say a big thank you to all of you are out there, please don't forget to thumbs up for us, like and share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. For we are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. For today, thank you. This is the news of the hour. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. Bye for now.